So 5 things I don't like about my car. The first one is that, and well, that as well. Yep, that car needs to come down a level. The next thing I don't like about my car is this bit of gap here, and the fact that the door's sitting lower than that, because the door needs adjusting, but to adjust it the fenders need to come off, side skirts need to come off. Bit of a job to do that. This here is kind of pulled in a bit because I had a panel welded in here and heat and welding and all that kind of thing. The third thing I'm not too keen on my car is the fuel gauge. As you can see, it says I've got less than nothing fuel. That's because the fuel sending unit isn't working properly all of the time. Fourth thing I'm not so happy about is I've got a few dings. So I've got a ding in the door here, bit of a crease ding in the fender here, a couple of small dings here, and a stone chip here. But you know what? Fuel sender unit, yep, can fix that. Paintwork can fix that. Ride height, I can fit coilovers. Door, I can level that. Welding, and get somebody else to do that. But the fifth thing I don't like on my car, we're gonna have to come round this end for this, is on the stock 300Zx twin turbo, you got side mount intercoolers, one there, one there. I've got a front mount intercooler. It's mounted in the front here, but it's not working properly, and the reason it's not working properly is airflow. And the reason it's not getting airflow is that is massive, that is ugly, but that is a legal requirement. So the reason that's legally required is so that when you go past the speed camera, they can get you from this end or from that end. So you could say get a smaller one and put it on the front here. Well, it'd still be ugly, and you're not allowed a smaller one. It's got to be that size. However, if you're a motorbike cyclist, you don't need to have one of them, because it might fall off and it might hit you in the head and it might hurt you, so it's dangerous. But couldn't that fall off there and hit a motorbicyclist person, or go through my window and hit me in the head, or hit my passenger? More importantly, if you ain't got to have a front number plate on a motorbicyclist thing, doesn't that mean you have 50% less chance of getting caught speeding than somebody driving a car? And that's discrimination. So it's a weird world we live in at the moment. If I wanted to, I could tell everybody that I was a lady, and people would just have to accept it because I said I was a lady. Or I could tell everybody that I wasn't a lady or a man, and I was somewhere in between, and people would have to accept that as well. I could also tell everybody that I was a tree, and they'd have to go with that. Or if I wanted to, I could say that I was a cone. So yeah, that's got me thinking, what if a car could identify as a motorbike? Because if it could identify as a motorbike, it wouldn't have to have one of those on the front. And then we could drive around in our cars knowing that they were beautiful and not ugly, with an ugly piece of plastic covering up that beautiful front bumper. No, I don't mean just take two of the wheels off, I mean literally identify as a motorbike. I mean, who's going to question it? Nobody questions Sam Smith, do they? So I've come up with a plan. I've decided to start a petition on the government's petition website. There's a link in the description. Please go to that link and sign the petition. The petition is so that cars can identify as motorbikely thingamabobs, which means they will not legally require a front number plate, which means we could drive around in our cars knowing that they look good from the front and the back. And that we only have 50% chance of getting caught speeding in a car, the same as a motorbike, and that is equal opportunities. So please like, comment, subscribe and sign the petition so I could film this bit of the video from the other end of the car. Thank you for watching.